I have a sense of awe when I come to Winterhome. It was my first year at Garden Marlborough that I first met this garden. I had absolutely no idea that gardens like this existed. So arriving here, my head kind of fell off my shoulders, to be honest.
We're 100 feet above sea level. Climatically, we consider ourselves to be frost-free. It enables us to grow some somewhat exotic plants here. Principally, it's a family home. The development of the garden was such that it was a tennis court, swimming pool, areas for children to grow up and play and ride their bikes and play their tennis. The gardening side of our life really started after our fourth child, a daughter, was born. That's about 38 years ago. And then Sue, who was a real worker, she, with the aid of an aerial photograph, sat on her desk with a ruler and a pencil and drew a plan for a garden. Her main interest really was design rather than plants per se. I think Sue was really inspired by Russell Page and his book, The Education of a Gardener. That was like her Bible. She said, I think, she had a vision for this place, and she was a perfectionist. The work side was never an issue. And it was done, with just hard work, no great budget involved. Yeah, I guess it was just she had a vision. What the future holds, I'm not sure, but it is obviously great to have a family living here. It's terrific. To see grandchildren running around, that's amazing.
It's been an absolute privilege to come back here and live here and to have my children grow up here. It's just a little boy's paradise. It's magic, really. You couldn't wish for anything better. So I feel really lucky.
Every time we came home there was something new in another area, but we were also a big part of doing that development with Mum and Dad. So, and that was cool, we enjoyed that. And I guess from that to now, being the guy that is doing most of the work, you sort of have appreciation for what it takes, but also an understanding of how Mum and Dad wanted it to look.
Well, don't be afraid to experiment. Express yourself, really. What's perfect in a garden situation? Every garden is so different. So, what appeals to one person may not appeal to another.
This place was built on a vision of one woman who wanted to keep moving the fence back. She wasn't a garden designer. She wasn't formally trained. She was a creative person who found her perfect outlet. Her ability to see into the future and know that in 20 years these avenues are going to look amazing on the day she bought her seedlings is phenomenal, but really exciting in terms of the potential of perhaps what we could all get to. A huge thanks to the Macfarlane family for not keeping this amazing paradise to themselves so that we and you can visit.